make the bag and put a body bag. Catch that man, cause I need to be by the jazz. I'ma catch a nigga flossing at the shower, man. Another body on the bench, you know, karate class. Show me the biz drill. All the niggas dream about it. Nigga had to get real. I thought I made the right call. Thought I made the next step. Thought I had the right something out there out the next step. It's a mega little famous game. I'm deep rushing broke niggas like I'm Mary Jane. I mean, no kissing niggas listen at the president. Blowing niggas crazy like different much Mary Jane. Swear I don't like this shit. I swear it's about to go and I'm up the mic this shit. Cause a nigga don't know I'm on that mic this shit. Michael Jackson, yo, you out there in the race, nigga. Going in, girl, baby, more fresh and so clean. Walking out the door, even smelling like a king. Then nigga looking at me mean, but that nigga don't know I'm just fly as I can be. Steady cover time, I'm really good about it. But I'm really chill when I'm freestyling about it. This is just a freestyle, look how niggas know. That a nigga is so.